I've had my Camry XSE V6 for almost a year now, and I've put about 22,000 miles on it already. And I've absolutely loved owning my Camry XSE V6, but there are 3 things that I hate about it that I'm gonna go over in a bit. And I think that some of these things might surprise you guys since it's a Toyota. But before we get started, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down low if you guys wanna see more content like this. The first thing I hate about my Camry XSE V6 is the entertainment system. I could go on for days about why I hate this entertainment system so much, but the first thing is that the resolution is really bad. And this is from 2023, so I would have expected the resolution to be a little bit better than what it is. It also has no wireless CarPlay, and like I said, it's from 2023, and most cars from 2023 have wireless CarPlay. Last week, I was driving a car from 2020 that had wireless CarPlay, and it made me realize how nice it is, and it made me realize the fact that mine doesn't have that, even though it's 3 years newer than that car. The last thing I'm gonna mention about the entertainment system is that when you're parked, let's say, and you're watching some TikTok or Instagram reel or YouTube or whatever on your phone, and you have it connected still to your car, you can't adjust the volume of what you're watching through the system of the car. You need to go back to your music app, and then from there you can finally put the volume up and down to where you want it to be, and then you can go back to your YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, or whatever you were watching. But it's just really inconvenient that when you're just on CarPlay watching something, you cannot adjust the volume unless it's the actual music app. The second thing I hate about my Camry XSE V6 is the build quality of it. There are lots of panels inside the car that when I'm driving or blasting some music, and it doesn't have to be that loud actually, the panels get super rattly, and it's just really like annoying to hear it. So this just comes to show that the build quality inside is not great. The other thing is that this little handlebar right here, like, you can hear it. Like, there's something wrong with it. It comes down and you can hold it just fine, but coming down, it like gets stuck like right here. And so then you have to pull it, and it's not a huge deal, but it just like, it's weird, and it just shows the lack of attention to detail to that particular spot. Even the little light in the trunk that lights it up at night, you know, when you open it so you can see what's inside the trunk at night, even that little light already went out. And then on the visor right here, there's also a little thing that it doesn't like stick all the way to the left when you put it closed. It just opens a tiny bit, and that's just another little part about the build quality that kind of bugs me. Also, when you're on the freeway and you're like looking out, sometimes you can notice that the hood is wobbly, which it is wobbly, but it's just kind of weird. I've heard that it's kind of like a aluminum hood type of thing, like when a car is made of aluminum. There's something about it which is, it's normal, but it just like doesn't look right. It's like wobbly, it looks like it's loose. It really isn't that big of a deal either. You can't really tell most of the time. It's just another one of those things where it's like the build quality just doesn't seem pristine. The last thing that I hate about my Camry XSE V6 is the engine and the exhaust. And it's not that I really hate that part of this car, because it's still a V6 and it's still really fast and it sounds pretty good overall. But because it is a V6 and it's got the quad exhaust, like when you see this car, you'd be like, that car probably sounds amazing, but it doesn't. It sounds like just like a V6, like a Camry V6, like a V6 that is a little bit limited in what it can do, because that's what a Camry is. It's a little bit more of a family car, and this is just a sportier version of it, but the exhaust sound and the engine sound is still not gonna be crazy. I'm sure that with a couple of tunes and with a custom exhaust, that problem would be solved instantly, but it's just one of those things that if it had come from the factory like that, it would have just been that much better. So here's how the engine and the exhaust sound from the inside. So not horrible, but obviously it could be better. And here's how it sounds from the outside. At least it's not loud enough to wake up your neighbors. Overall, I still love my Camry. It's my baby. It's so fun to drive. It's beautiful. I love so much about it. If you guys want a video about how much I love this car, if you guys haven't already been able to tell how much I love it, let me know in the comments. It just happens to have a few things that I hate that bug me a little bit. But to be fair, there's no such thing as a perfect car. And if there was one, I probably would have bought that instead. I mean, for the price, obviously. But let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. Are you guys looking into buying one of these? Did you guys buy something else when you were thinking of buying this that you liked a lot more? Let me know. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a like and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.